Hell yeah.
Yo, Cuts by Reggie, back with another video. Just gonna be something real quick. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe, comment, like if you like the videos, dislike if you dislike the videos, comment, share, subscribe, all the good stuff, right? So throughout the page, throughout my channel, I've been mostly reviewing things that people should buy, shouldn't buy, things like that, right? With all the tools that is out there, I am never reviewing tools to say you have to get everything that is put out. For one, a lot of people don't want to buy so many different products. And on the other hand, a lot of people don't have the funds to spend all their money on clippers just because somebody say, a YouTuber or somebody say that they should buy different products, right? So I am never saying that everybody needs to buy everything that I say is a decent product, and make sure they stay away from products that I say are bad products. Everything is pretty much preference, right? So when I did the video, the Rebel versus the Low Pro, I was a huge fan of the Rebel over the Low Pro, right? But my guy Tank, shout out to Tank Be Chopping, make sure y'all follow him, I'll leave his link down. But he was a bigger fan of the Low Pro, right? It's preference. So when I make these videos, I'm pretty much just talking about how I feel about it. And should you buy it? When I say should you buy it, it's like if you can, give it a try. But if your products are great and they're working fine, don't worry about it. It has nothing to do with nothing, right? So this is a quick video of what I think, let's just say a starting barber. What do you need as a starting barber, right? What works for you? I'm just now starting to cut hair. What do I need to have, right? So with that, and I am going to just base this off of my favorites at the moment, right? There are alternatives to everything that I will show, but it's just my favorites at the moment. But the main thing is you need a clipper. You need a clipper. To cut hair, you need a clipper or shears, but a clipper is one of the main tools, right? This is a Stylecraft Rebel. This is my favorite one on the market. I believe at the moment this is $189. Of course, you can use my discount code, save you some money, whatever, right? But you need a clipper, and that no matter if it's the Rebel, the Master, or you going Senior, you just need a clipper, right? So right here as we speak are 4 different clippers. You got the all metal Senior, you got the FX, you got the Andis, the cordless Andis Master, and then you got the Stylecraft Rebel. All right. So the second thing on the list is a trimmer. You need a trimmer. The FX are $184, I believe, but I'm pretty sure you can find this as a third party. You can probably get them from Amazon cheaper, AtlantaBarber.com. You can probably get them a lot cheaper than the $184 that's advertised on the Babyliss website, or you can go for a corded. A lot of people are moving into the cordless, but that doesn't mean that you have to go into the cordless. Corded clippers, corded trimmers, they all still get the job done. All right, there's no way around these still working. You have to replace the cords every now and then, but this is a lot cheaper and still one of my favorite blades on a trimmer. All right, that's why I still have one. So you got your clipper, you got your trimmer, and you don't necessarily need a shaver, but a good shaver is very helpful, right? A lot of people can't take the razor, but a lot of people also can't take the shaver. So whether you're doing a bald head or you just cleaning up the face, a shaver is great for the job. This is the FX3 from Babyliss. This is $99. Use my discount code, save you a little bit more money. All discount codes are down below, but a good shaver. But some people might not be able to take the shaver, so that's when the razor come in. All right, so you got the razor holder. Take that razor, throw it away. So you got the razor. This is an old razor holder I've had for a few years now. It's still getting the job done. And I use the These are the breakable, if I can open them up, the Derby premium blades, which again, these don't have to be the ones you get, but these are just something that is very helpful that you need as a barber, beginning, whatever, right? So you got the clippers, you got trimmers, you got a shaver or a razor. And these razors, the razor handles, you can get these now. Tomb 45 sells some. I think Stylecraft has some. Caliber has some, I believe. Like, you can buy some from everywhere. This is from Amazon. This is from Amazon with the blades. You can get the handle in a box of 100 blades. I think it's like $16. Maybe cheaper than that. But it's like $16 just for a handle. You know, of course, they got different ones. I got this chrome one as well. That's a little dirty because it just sits in there. I don't use too often, but it's very helpful. All right. So next to that, you need some shears. I am at a shop where we don't do a lot of shear cutting as far as like layering and all that stuff, but thinning shears are good on Caucasian hair, whether you for blending. You know, you got the blending shears. You need your shears to cut the top down. And these are just my finishers here. You don't necessarily need a big set of blades or shears. I like those though. They got the curve to them. I got them from Yusuf the Barber down in Atlanta. So those are good just for your cutting. All right. Whether you're point cutting and all that stuff, you're blending the size on a fade, you need some shears. All right. And I know a lot of barbers. I know a few barbers. They're like, I don't do shear cutting, so I don't have shears. You don't have to spend a lot of money on shears. I think at the beginning, I didn't think I needed a lot of shears because I wasn't planning on doing a shear cut. These, when I first got these, they like $50. All right, maybe cheaper than that. Then you can get some blending shears, some thinning shears for about the same price. These are about $100. So even if you don't do a lot of shear cutting, you still just want to have you some shears. They're great for finishing up afros and beard work and things like that. You just need them. You have to have them. All right. You should have them. All right. Of course, you need you some combs. I got a few different size combs. This is your blending comb. This is pretty much the same comb that's found in all of your wall clippers. It's just a blending comb. Smaller teeth combs and stuff for that needs to go in the barber side. You got your pick out your afros. And also with these, I know a lot of people that if your shop is not necessarily ethnic based, I'll like if somebody got, you know, they combing their hair back, Caucasian hair, they combing it back, I'll run this through it just because of the teeth, right? And the metals don't get snagged on the hair too much, right? So, and let's say somebody, just talk about my preference. If somebody got product in their hair, before you actually take them to wash it out or whatever, just loosen it up with that pick. That kind of just help loosen everything up. All right. So you got that, right? So you got your clippers, all right? Because you got to cut hair, which comes in correspondence with your shears if you're doing shear cut. All right. You got your trimmers, good for your lineups, good for the neckline up under the beard. All of that. You got the shaver. You're doing a full bald head. You getting the extra excess cleaned up on the face. There you got your shaver. You got your combs. And of course, you got your brushes. Plenty of different brushes. You got short handle. You got long handle. This one with a curve in it. I also have the 360 brush, which we'll talk about in another video. Or I already have talked about in another video. And then also, your guards. Your guards go along with your clippers, all right? This is a Stylecraft Rebel. These are wall guards. I think the wall system is great. I know not a lot of people, but I know some barbers that they are more on the Andes system, which is fine because it's, again, all about preference. What works for you? You get what I'm saying? And that is just a list of, and of course, not of course, but oil sheen, just to give it a shine. You need your cool curve for your clippers. You need your oil for your clippers. Nice powder. Helps remove hair off the neck once you're done doing a cut. You get what I'm saying? So also nice hair, a holding spray. These are the basics of hair cutting. Clippers, trimmers, shavers, combs, brushes, cleaning supplies, and shit, you know, that's it. When I do reviews, it's not to say you have to buy everything that I say is a good product. I do this first of all, I have an addiction. So I buy these tools just so I can have them. I can show you my garage, my locker back here in the shop, my extra storage down here. I just have a lot of stuff that I like to hold on to. That's just me. I don't buy them to say that this is a real barber. You get what I'm saying? Like I'll see people say on Instagram, they be like, just because you buy all these clippers don't make you a better barber, which is true. Because the clippers is not what make you a better barber or a growing barber or a learning barber. These are just instruments that are being released, and they are good products just to show that, you know, you testing out new stuff. All right, that's all you need. I'll leave a list down below of everything that I put in this video, right? That's just all you need as a new barber. You don't need all the fancy stuff. Notice I did not say color enhancements. I did not say you need a big old compressor, although I have one. But when we're talking about newer barbers, I don't think newer barbers, if you're a new barber in school, I don't think you should be focusing on the color enhancement part of it until you have, until you have, I won't say mastered a haircut, because I don't think you could technically master a haircut because there's so many different techniques and you learn as you go. But once you're able to send out a haircut the way that that person likes it on a consistent basis to an extent, then that's when you start adding color enhancements and the chalk line, you know, whether you want to use the pencil, you got the hose spray for the line and all that stuff. I think everyone in the beginning should just focus on putting out good haircuts, and then everything else will fall in place. All right. So when you see me, Tank, Rum Barber, Sean Cuts Hair, anybody, when you see us buying and talking about you need to buy all these, that's not to say that you actually need them all. These are just different products. All right. If you're not subscribed to the channel, comment. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Comment, like, dislike, all the good stuff. I'll be back. Peace. And real quick too, if I missed anything that you think a new barber should need, you can leave it in the comments. Hit me up. There's no need to be like, you're stupid, you forgot this. Shit happens. But for the most part, you need clippers, trimmers, shears, shaver, comb, brushes, razor. Peace.